In this daily drop, I'm actually going to attempt to get a daily drop done while away on production, so let's go. Okay, so I just got into my hotel room in Seattle. You can see it over my right shoulder here. And I cannot turn off the AC. That mini split is bugging me. But I will tell you that about 10 minutes ago, magic hour, or as I like to say, magic 10 to 15 minutes, was absolutely amazing, but I couldn't set up in time for you to get that really beautiful golden light coming through the window. Now, I'm just attempting to get an episode done because it is Monday evening. I'm on a soundstage all day tomorrow, and then I'm driving back home. So there's no way I can get Wednesday's episode done tomorrow. So that's what I'm shooting right now. Now, the setup here in the hotel is kind of ridiculous. I'll see, maybe I can actually roll on a little bit of footage here if I can get my phone running. But let's just talk about the soundstage. If you have watched Tuesday's episode now, which is an update to what I did with set.a.light, which is how I kind of mapped out the room, I got to the soundstage today. It was, as the dimensions say, a 45-foot wide room by about 30 deep, and the green wasn't painted from center. So what does that mean? Well, it means that my measurements had to be redone, and it worked out. I centered to the green screen. You can kind of see it here in the shot. And we set up a very large monitor initially, but then we needed to set a smaller monitor for talent because it's a green screen. It's going to be replaced by a virtual set. That screen's going to be quite large in the frame, but if it's large on set and their hands or their body crosses it, it's a no-go unless it's painted green. By the way, let me just give you a little bit of video here. I'll go to the wide camera. So this is kind of my setup here in the hotel room. Nothing special, just bouncing that Molus light off of there. Not my prettiest frame in the world. But okay, so we roughed it in. They didn't have matching rags for the two 8x8, so they're going to get a half grid cloth for the modifier on the right hand side. And we're not building those 8x8 frames completely. What we're doing is what's called T-boning them. So it's just the top bar, and in this case, so that we didn't have it coming off of a C-stand in the middle, and then there are two stands there basically holding that, and then the fabric just hangs. There's still a little bit of play in terms of lighting and stuff like that, but in about 2.5 hours we got it close. That TV, or that monitor that's now that Sumo 19 that Talent's going to be looking at, we're going to take the column of that, and the stage manager, the owner, is going to be getting 2 or 3 inch green gaffer's tape. We're going to run that down that whole column so that if Talent's arms cross that, it's not going to be an issue in post with the virtual set, etc. So hopefully that makes sense. Some stuff for you to look at. I'll be back in the barn on Wednesday to shoot Thursday's episode. Don't forget to, what direction am I going? And I'll see you on the next episode of The Daily Drop.